Hi, welcome to Mike's Diabetes World. Current blood sugar 7.9. Have had one correction. It's come down. I went up to 11.7, I think. 10.5. And then I came right down and I'm settling in. Now we've seen this a number of times, so I'm not really going to go over it much. But we're going to work on trying to stay out of the highs and the lows. 78% in range. That's slowly been creeping up throughout the morning. But it's still an acceptable day. It isn't woohoo 97, but it'll actually do. Today, our topic is going to be why being in control can sometimes suck. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. Now, on this channel, I have kept reiterating this one point. Control is important. It's important for your health. It's important for how you feel. Yeah, Mike, that's health. No, but I'm talking about day-to-day health. When I finally made the mental decision that I was going to control my blood sugars, I pretty well started it, and I thought, oh, it's going to be about a week, and then I'll be back into my old routines. Well, it went past 4 days. Quickly went 5, 6, 7 went by. And I went out of whack for whatever reason. And a change, I decided, oh well, let's just get back onto it. And how easy it became, a lot easier. Now, in my videos, Control Day, I touch on all these steps. And these are steps that I have done. I've been into the hospital quite a bit. Just excuse me for a second. And I had a number of doctors say, well, we have to get you into control. getting me into control with my labile diabetes was going to be difficult. The first step when I decided to overcome it. And a lot of the times where I decided to take control and faltered and went back into my old routines was because I went through time in the hospital of being in DKA, and then I started to feel better and wanted to continue. But they did all the hard work. When I had to do the hard work is when things changed. And one day I decided, okay, I'm just going to record my blood sugars. And so 4 times a day, I did blood sugars. If I missed one, I missed it. But I continued on after it. And without going into DKA, I was up here and then slowly watching them and taking a look. I brought my blood sugars down. And I can tell you, the feeling you can get is you feel like crap. Your body is so used to being up here, and when you brought it down and try to get control down here, you can feel like you're fighting the flu. You don't really want to do anything. But as you start taking your insulin more regularly, watching what you're eating, doing some exercise, your blood sugars come down, and then another feeling starts taking over. And that feeling is, I'm low. But you're actually could be 12 instead of 20. And you get normal blood sugars start coming around more and more often. I did up fancy sheets and I recorded each day's blood sugar. I would take my binder to work with me. I'd write it down. When we got a computer, I started doing inserts into this plan. I got photocopy pages, really elaborate plans. I would write down on it how they are making me feel. And then in about 3 years, sensors became available. And I got a new pump, and they put my sensors on, and it was like night and day. And then I found out about the software that goes with it. And I could see how controlling my blood sugars came down. Now, yesterday's video, we talked about bad treatments and giving yourself at least 3 days. I made it through this time. I wasn't always feeling the greatest. I made it through. And then we started having some lows. Real lows. Now, while you're trying to bring down your blood sugars nice evenly is important, but you are going to feel low. It's important you do a blood sugar. keeping your blood sugars current when you are low is the best indicator. I would test, oh, it's 12. Oh, okay. I would go on, and knowing that I wasn't low, could carry on. That buffer as you're coming down and gaining control is going to be hell. Pure and simple. So, what to do? Work through it. Do your blood sugars 4 times. If you're feeling like you're 4 times a day, sorry. If you're feeling like you're low, do a blood sugar to confirm. Now, what your body is trying to tell you is, hey, things aren't normal in here. I need some more sugar. But you don't need sugar. So that is why, to differentiate between feeling low and not being low, and actually being low, you need to do a blood test. And remember, the routine is test. If you're low, wait 15 minutes, test again. If you're still feeling low, wait 15 minutes and test again. In between there, you need to have snacks appropriately. While it's important that if you are low, to bring you back up to the areas you were before. Not where you started from, but where you were before. I don't want you to go from 20 down to 3 millimoles per liter, not milligrams per deciliter. But doing this allows your body to get used to working, and all of a sudden, things will work out for the best. Imagine that, your body actually starting to function. I know an awful lot of you are going to use, well, I tried to come down lower, but I just really didn't feel well. Well, that could be a part of getting in control again. A lot of times, if you've been high and you end up in the hospital in DKA, they'll start bringing your blood sugars down, and they'll kind of work you through this awkward period. And we account that to, oh yes, DKA, I felt like crap for days. Well, once they bring down your blood sugar, you shouldn't feel as bad. But you will feel a little bit rough, and then things will start following. You may have to tweak a bit more, but you're not going to feel that rough anymore. Getting into control takes time. You've got to realize, how long were you functioning out of control with super high blood sugars? Well, you need to learn from that and to carry on. Don't worry that you're crashing if you're not. So what that means is, if you're crashing and you're really low, treat the low. Test 15 units of carbs if you're low, wait 15 minutes, and irregardless, you're going to have to test again. If you're still low, 15 units of carbs, fast-acting carbs. And then, when you're all done, your blood sugar's up, you want to do a snack of protein and carbohydrates just to help you have a steady foundation so you're not going to crash. Because what you don't want is you don't want to be doing this throughout the whole day. That'll make you feel worse. I had a day like that yesterday. That is why you feel like crap when you're trying to get yourself in control. Make it through that period, you'll be flying with good blood sugars. You still may need to do tweaks, but if you're following the programs as they're set out by your doctor, you won't have an issue. Have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.